All right, I have opened up the Facebook mailbag to find out what it is you want me to talk about in today's video. So without further ado, I have several comments to get through to enlighten you all on all of the things. So first being how iPhones are superior to Android. I actually can't speak to that because I don't believe it to be true. So it might shock you that this video right here is being shot on an Android. I know. A certain somebody I know and related to in Tippecanoe County was quite possibly the last BlackBerry user ever here in town. Okay, anyway, moving on. A day in the life. All right, somebody asked about a day in the life video. Listen, I really don't think it would be as entertaining as you might think. My day starts at 4:40 in the morning. Most mornings I go to the gym. I like to do a 5 a.m. class because I like to get it done. Then I'm home shortly after 6 and I get about 40 glorious moments of silence. It's really great. And then like the whole rest of the day happens and it's just lunacy. And usually I cash out. I'm in bed like 9:30 at the latest. So I'm like an early to bed, early to rise kind of a girl. And everything that happens in between is just chaos. So, all right, moving on. Okay, winter activities in and around Tippecanoe County. I did a blog post about this. So many fun things to do in the winter around Tippecanoe County. I will make sure that the link is posted right here so you can scroll down and click. Okay. Another friend wants me to talk about how the timing works regarding a whole house inspection and loan financing. So the Indiana purchase agreement from the Indiana Association of Realtors says that the appraisal is to be ordered immediately. That was something that was changed a few years back, and it's pretty important. A lot of lenders trying to do our mutual clients a favor back in the day would wait until the inspections were done and negotiated, and then they would order the appraisal. No longer can you do that. So we order the appraisal immediately. It's money out of pocket, which may or may not be worthwhile if the inspections show something that's going to make the deal fall apart, a major defect, if you will. But it is to be ordered immediately. I know. All right. Somebody wants me to talk about the process to vulcanize rubber, and being the good video maker here that I am, I Googled what does that even mean. And apparently it's the range of processes for hardening rubbers. And I can't really say anything else about that. I have literally no idea what that means. So I'm really sorry. Okay, this one I thought was really good, a real stumper, okay? The process by which Santa gets into the houses that do not have chimneys. Okay, if you've ever watched the movie The Santa Claus with Tim Allen, I'm pretty sure there's a scene that literally handles this exact thing. The little girl's laying on the couch, right? Am I talking about the right movie? She's laying on the couch and there's like a radiator, like an old, like a hot water, like a boiler radiator in the living room. And like, it just becomes a fireplace, and like Tim Allen comes down and does all of his thing, and then he like goes back to the fireplace and lays his finger aside of his nose because that's how Santa does it, as we all know, and like back up, and then like the wall like and becomes a radiator again. That's how it happens. Okay. All right. Pickles. Okay. Here's what I know about pickles. A lot of athletes and like high performing people drink pickle juice after or before, I think before their athletic event. I remember a Purdue women's basketball player that we knew years ago who would drink an entire jar of pickle juice before every game. I think that's disgusting personally. I don't mind pickles. If you've ever been to Lafayette Brewing Company and had their deep fried pickles, they're delicious. That's the first place I ever had them. You can kind of get them a lot of places now, but they're really good there. Okay. Somebody wants to know what kind of dog I'm getting my husband for Christmas. I got my husband a dog for his 40th birthday, and that's where it's all going to end. And if you've never seen my dog, he's a man. He's a man beast. He's huge, and he's ruining my couches because he's so gigantic, okay? So He doesn't chew on things, and he's really sweet. He's just huge. Okay. Where do all the single socks really go? Okay, number one, if I knew how to do TikTok, which I don't, probably won't ever really learn it, but I think you could do a really funny video to Beyonce's Single Ladies, but about single socks. So just for anybody out there that's feeling adventurous. I have two theories on the single socks. Number one, the dryer eats them. Like when you think you're pulling lint out of your lint filter thing, you're actually just pulling pieces of deceased socks. My other theory is that they end up, well, if you're a Grove, they end up in the couch cushions, in backpacks, under seats in cars, under beds, really anywhere except for the laundry basket or with the other socks, which is highly annoying. And another reason that I very much enjoy flip-flop season. Okay. And last but not least, giving back, service, and what emphasis you put on it as a person and a family and a business, and how. Whoa, this is a loaded question. There's a lot to this. I believe that those of us that are in a position to give have a responsibility to give, and that is not always of money. It's not always financial giving. I think we have time, and we have talents, and we have resources. And so my husband and I have identified a multitude of local nonprofits that are very important to us, and we believe to the health and strength of our community. I'm certainly endeared to those that pertain to housing, Lafayette Transitional Housing, Habitat for Humanity, Lafayette Urban Ministries. Those are just to name a few. I also drive a route for homebound seniors with Food Finders Food Bank, and so every other week I get to see anywhere from 8 to 10 homebound seniors and deliver them a box of food. I've been doing this for a couple years now, and it really is so fun. I've gotten to know some of these people and really enjoy our brief interactions with one another. So there's a lot more to that. Maybe I'll break that whole thing down in a future post. But for now, I just want to say have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your family. And I certainly am thankful for the opportunities that I have been given this year. Have a great day.